Hello, we are just jumping into the quilting today because I forgot to film an intro. This quilt was made by my friend Wanda, and the pattern's called Sweet Dreams, which was designed by Chris Malone. You can find a link to the pattern in the description. So, Wanda decided to take her first foray into the world of applique by appliquing with this slippery, fuzzy, minky fabric. Considering how difficult I thought this project would be for her, she did a great job, and I think it's really adorable. I started by stitching in the ditch and stitching around the applique bears. In the background around the bears, I stitched these large blunt swirls as I don't want the quilting to be too dense. Funny story about this quilt, you may notice some pinpricks where I've removed my original quilting. I had totally forgotten that Wanda wanted me to custom quilt this quilt. So I had actually already picked an edge-to-edge design and started quilting it. I sent Wanda a photo of the design just to show her, how it was going, and she very politely asked me what the heck I was doing. So I promptly took out the half row of quilting I had completed and went to the design board. Good catch, Wanda. Anyhow, back to the swirls. Quilting these swirls is really fun because they can go pretty quick, but sometimes you can really back yourself into a corner, especially if you're going around other elements of a quilt like this applique. This isn't a big problem. If this does happen, I just break thread and move to an open space. Around the purple border, I decided to keep everything soft and sweet with a basic ribbon candy. This design always takes me a minute to get into the swing of. It looks easier than it really is, so if you are struggling with this one, just know that you aren't alone and keep practicing. But I really like ribbon candy because you can add tiny details to modify the design and make it quite unique for whatever quilt you're working on. Let me know in the comments if you would be interested in a video about that. I don't know. I I was originally going to leave this stopper border empty, but decided to do a double pebble because Wanda was quite understanding about my misstep. I was doing a lot of free motion in the top area of this quilt, so in the final space, I decided to add in a basic piano key. I think the contrast worked really well. For the body of the quilt, I've decided to keep it pretty simple and open with some basic ruler work. The fabrics are all nice and coordinated, so keeping it simple I think was a good choice here. I am using my quilted pineapple. I think this is number 8. And here it is. It's such a cute quilt. As you can see, it was pretty late when I finished up this quilt, but I think that custom quilting it was a really good choice. And I'm really happy I didn't have to skin a whole quilt. Please check out the blog post and consider buying me a coffee if you'd like to support my channel. You can find all the links and more in the description. And leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this project. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.